Well, we got some new information related to the drought, and I think we're moving in the right direction here.
Yeah, baby steps, especially with the progress that we saw over the last 4 to 5 days with just the insane amount of moisture that we received from the north down to the south. On average, about 2 to 5 inches. Some saw more, some saw less. But every Thursday morning, the drought monitor map does update for us. And we did see some improvements. Remember earlier, we saw kind of widespread level 4 extreme. Well, we are slowly but surely chipping away at that. Yeah, so that's some good news. So let's kind of take a look of what the new map is highlighting, and you can still see it's pretty colorful, and unfortunately, we still do have some red on it. We still are currently dealing with level 4 extreme drought conditions for the majority of our coastline areas from southern Charlotte through Lee and then into Collier County, and that little batch extends inland as well. But for the most part, we can compare last week to this week, and we are slowly but surely seeing those subtle improvements. You can see widespread level 4 last week, and as of right now, just a little sliver of some red. And hopefully over the next 5 to 7 days, we'll be able to continue to chip away at the current drought. But some just very impressive rainfall amounts over the last 5 days. And you can see there was a couple heaviest hit spots in southern Charlotte into northern or southern Sarasota and northern Charlotte County, But on average, we picked up some beneficial rainfall of about 2 to 5 inches. And then also a big winter down in central and southern Collier County. These deeper and darker shades of those purples and those magentas, basically about 8 to 9 inches of rain. So yeah, we had some heavy tropical downpours over the last many days. The Saharan dust arrived yesterday and essentially just turned off the water tap for us here locally because we've got dry, dirty, dusty air loft and storms like warm, humid conditions. Now, as of right now, Wink Doppler confirming we are dry. Outside numbers across Lee County, steady and consistent in the low to mid 80s. Area-wide, we're 81 in Moorhaven, we're 82 in Lake Placid, holding strong into the upper 70s in Palmdale, Lakeport at 78. Out the door in Inglewood right now. Very good evening to you all. Currently at 79 degrees. Now we start dry, mild, and muggy tomorrow morning. Lower to mid 70s area wide. You will certainly not need the rain gear tomorrow morning, and I don't expect you'll need the rain gear tomorrow afternoon as well. Likely to kind of be seeing that hazy, dirty atmosphere likely hanging around our area, and that will really limit our opportunity for showers and storms. I'm expecting a couple of isolated developments in the inland communities, but it's got beach and pool written all over it tomorrow. So talking about the beach, if you're heading to the beach tomorrow morning, we're going to be in the mid 70s, mainly clear skies, partly cloudy skies tomorrow afternoon. But once again, it's not going to be that fantastic, lovely shade of blue that we want. There's going to be that fine layer of some like a brown haze and a brown tint to it. So it will appear a little bit dirty up in the upper elevations, but it's going to be a hot and humid one tomorrow, as well as those highs hit the low to mid 90s area wide, slightly above the average of 91 degrees. And then you factor in dew points in the low to mid 70s tomorrow. It potentially may feel about 100 to upwards of about 105 degrees. So if you're outside playing tomorrow, obviously seek some shade, take some breaks, and needless to say, stay hydrated. So your forecast coverage for tomorrow, as I was mentioning, yeah, the coastline looking pretty good. Inland, well east of 75 and closer to Lake O. That's where I expect a slight chance for a couple of isolated storms. And you know what? We do it all over again on Saturday to kickstart the weekend. Seeing a couple of those storms bubble in our inland zones during the afternoon hours, but all in all, it's not looking like a bad weekend ahead. Our expected rainfall totals from now through Saturday into Sunday, not much thanks to the dust. The dust leaves on Monday, and then poof, we return to a typical daily deluge of scattered showers and thunderstorms. So isolated storms through Sunday, thanks to the Saharan dust. Highs hit the lower to mid 90s, and then scattered storms, it's back on Monday through Thursday of next work week, with high temperatures remaining steady and consistent in the low to mid 90s.
Thank you, Greg. And speaking of weather, we have an exciting opportunity for you to volunteer as a Wink Weather Watcher. You'll be the eyes and ears here in our Southwest Florida community, no matter what type of weather is headed our way.
If you are interested in this opportunity, the first training session takes place Wednesday night, June 18th from 5:30 to 7:30 at FSW inside of Building U. You can sign up online on our website, winknews.com. You can also read about what it takes to become a Wink Weather Watcher.